Okay, before I start with my rant, because that is what this is going to be, I want to say that I decided to not put videos in this, so you just can listen to this and don't have to, well, watch it. I think I occasionally will rant about things because I like doing that and I want to get this out of my system and out to the world. Note, this is a biased opinion piece. Okay, I witnessed something a while back that actually made me very angry. For context, I went for a walk with Rufus, a puppy we had under our wing at the time, and I walked a different path than usual because I had something to do at the public office, and I decided to take him with me to see how he would handle waiting outside alone. I could see him from the window of the office, so he wasn't unsupervised, and he actually looked at the birds and it was really cute. That is not really important. After all this was done, we walked up a hill out of the town towards the fields, and I saw a car. I first didn't think much about it because I thought maybe it belonged to the people who owned the garden up there. But usually they don't drive around, they just park in front of the gate. It's not a street, it's a dirt road, so usually there aren't any cars, just tractors driving there. And this car was driving very slow too. I slowed down and called Rufus to me, and that's when I saw 3 dogs all over the fields, having fun doing dog stuff, sniffing and running. But no one inside who they could belong to, and then it hit me. They belonged to the person driving the car around the fields. Well, I took Rufus on a leash, worried that he might run up there, and the person started to drive a bit faster. They probably had seen me. And while the dogs followed, obviously used to just run along with the car. I waited for them to disappear, but I got really pissed from just observing how the dogs just jumped in front of the car or ran just right next to the wheel. The smartest one stopped and stared at us for a few seconds, just when I thought it would decide to run towards us because it obviously had seen Rufus. The car was too far away for it and it followed it again. So you wonder what kind of problems I have with that? A ton, actually. First, you could run over your own dog. They easily could get distracted, or you could just not see them when they are small, and she had a small dog, especially when you drive at a dirt road with a car that isn't meant for that kind of road. Your car breaks out and your dog is dead. Great. Secondly, you have no control over your dogs, even if they are trained perfectly and won't run away or after anything. What if someone else's dog comes running towards them? What if they eat something unhealthy or even poisonous? What if they get hurt and can't follow along anymore? Would you even notice? If I would have come from the opposite side of the road, I would have no way of moving out of the way without getting off the road, which again isn't for cars anyway. And depending on how my dog reacts, your dogs might react too. A lot of people have not very well trained dogs. So even if your dogs are trained, maybe theirs aren't, and they just run towards them, then you can't do anything. Why the dog poo would you even do something like that? I mean, sure, maybe you're ill and can't walk, okay, yeah, but don't take your freaking car. Take, I don't know, a bike or a roller or whatever, or even better, ask someone else to walk your dogs if you are not capable at the moment. Are you that lazy? Get out of your stupid car and walk your dogs properly. It's not hard. Bound with them while walking, look after them, play with them, have fun with them, care for them for big dog's sake. I mean, that's why you have dogs. Okay, I maybe got a bit heated there. By the way, I saw her again, and that's also why I know it was her in the car. And she literally just walks her dog like that, because she's lazy, I guess. I again was out with Rufus, alone, and she actually came towards me this time with her car. Again, I was confused because, like I said, no one drives these roads normally, except farmers. Actually, you know what? I'm not even sure if she's allowed to drive there. I have to see if there's a sign next time I walk there. Well, I stopped because car, and I called Rufus and put him on a leash, ready to move into the muddy field so the car could pass me. And she sees me as well. Opens the door, gets out of her car, opens the door for the back seats, and her 3 dogs jump inside. She then waddles back to the driver's seat and proceeds to drive past me with the biggest smile plastered on her face, but I just stand there flabbergasted. I was so pissed. No, scratch that, I'm still pissed. First, from what I've seen, the dogs are also overweight, which isn't healthy, and the lady, well, she was fat. Excuse my language, but she was. Or probably still is. And second, what the freaking monkey butt lady? Get out of your stupid car and use your stupid legs to walk your stupid poor dogs. It isn't hard. God gave you 2 legs. Use them. You obviously can walk. It maybe is better for you anyway if you do that. It's better for your dogs. It's better for you. Ah! Rant over. Me out.